I'm Katie, I'm a psychic, and here's a simple cord cutting ritual. Most of my clients this month have been told in one way or another by their spirit guides to do some sort of cord cutting ritual, so I thought I would do a tutorial on a very simple, bare bones basic one that I personally do. Quite scrappy, aka lazy, with my rituals and my craft, so there's a million other videos out there of more glamorous cord cutting rituals you could do. This is a bare bones basic one that I've done time and time again. But how do you know if you need a cord cutting? A cord cutting is severing energetic ties between you and another person or situation. So this could be a lover, an ex, an old friend, a situation. It could be an old job even. It could be anything that you feel like there's still an energetic tie between you and that thing, and you are ready to move on. You're ready to cut the cord. Most recently, I used this in a situation where I had someone in my life that couldn't just seem to leave me alone. They just kept coming back. I was sick of it. I was ready to be done with the situation, so I wanted to cut the cord between the two of us. You're gonna need a candle. I like to use tea light candles, but use what's convenient and accessible to you. Could be a birthday candle, could be a candle from Home Goods that you have on hand, whatever feels good to you. Next, you're gonna need string. This is what's going to represent the cord between you and the other person or the situation. I just pulled this out of the sewing kit. Totally optional, but if you have it, a pinch of rosemary and a bit of hyssop would really kind of amp this up a bit. This is typically what I use in this situation. Last but not least, you're gonna need a journal and a pen or a piece of paper. Step one is to kind of set the mood, so burn some incense if you have it, play some music. Whatever you feel drawn to in the moment is what you should be doing. Next is charging your candle. So I like to hold it in my hands and say something like, I charge this candle to cut the cord between me and XYZ. I want to be fully cleared, cleansed, and protected from the situation. Say whatever feels good to you though. This is a part where I would add an herb. I like to put it under the tea light in the little tin. So putting a little pinch in here, of course you have to tell the herb what you want it to do. Light your candle, set it somewhere safe, maybe look at it, reflect on it a little bit, but grab your journal or your piece of paper. And this is, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of the ritual, where you are going to essentially rant in written form. I like to write a letter to my spirit guides and just stream of consciousness rant to them everything I'm thinking, feeling, wanting, hating about whatever the situation is. This is the space to be ugly. This is the space to fully release, throw a tantrum, be like a toddler, fully grieve, be angry, whatever it is that you are working through. This is your time to release it and allow your guides to help you carry it and move on from it. Once you feel like the release portion is complete, take your candle and your string. Remember, this is representing the cord between you and the other person or the situation. I like to wrap it around my fingers a few times and hold it taut. And I like to visualize myself on one side and the person or situation on the other. And I very simply say, the cord is cut. And while visualizing and holding that intention, very carefully lower it to the flame and allow it to burn and break. Let your candle finish burning, especially if you used a tea light. I highly recommend letting it do its thing. With your string, dispose of it how you see fit and how you feel called to. If it's a really intense situation, I tend to bury it, but most of the time I stick it in my plant ward. This ritual does require a lot of releasing, so you might feel tired after, you might need a nap, you might need good food, you might feel very relieved and ecstatic afterwards, so just be gentle with yourself, whatever you're feeling, and enjoy.